Oh, after a rough morning, I'm feeling a little better. I don't sound any better. I definitely don't look any better, so I'm going to be off camera today. We got Dan, Von Doom, Leonard, and Will Vogel in the house. Going to be talking the latest NFL news, the trade with Stephon Diggs. Brock Wright is brought back because they matched the offer to the Lions, much to the chagrin of VD.
I think it was a waste of money.
It really isn't.
It is.
No, it's
You're
not.
the 7th round fucking guy to block. He's not going to be your pass catcher, so it doesn't matter.
So, what's new in the world of anything there, Von Doom, other than what we know?
Not shit, really, man. Everything here is just kind of what it is.
RXJ comes in and says, "Hey, JB, CJGJ is a bitch." Other than that, in other news, water is wet.
That's so true.
Oh, I mean, even Josh Reynolds came out and said, "I didn't leave because of the fans." That's ludicrous. That was just somebody starting shit.
Yep.
I'm having a ball today with these fucking people telling me that JJ is going to be the best quarterback in this draft. Homers and slappies galore.
I said the only way he might be good is if he sits for a year or two.
Which he needs to do anyway, I think.
I think his best fit would be go to the Vikings and let him suck behind Darnold this year.
Yeah.
Vikings can be a playoff team.
I think they're a few pieces away from that.
Oh, we're always going to have people talking shit about us, RXJ. He says anyone talking shit on the Lions fan base should be blackballed from the league. We are one pride. Everybody talks shit.
I talk shit about the fan base all the time. They're dumb as fuck, 90% of them.
We do have a bunch of, fan is short for fanatic. And you're going to have good ones and you're going to have bad ones and you're going to have everything else in between.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Constantine comes in, says, "Let's go Tigers and let's go Lions." How about them Tigers? Undefeated so far. What the heck's going on?
Yeah, that's crazy. Javi Baez found his bat like you wish he did, Jeremy.
No, he had his bat find a ball. I don't know where he found his bat, but he evidently fixed. Von Doom's punishment is having Daniel Jones as his QB1 and paying him that contract. This is true.
Yeah, I hope you fuckers give Goff that 4 years, $300 million. Kiss my ass. And then I hope you guys can't re-sign Sewell or fucking Hutch. Then you'll know what it's like. Yeah.
Keep it up. I heard you're re-signing Galladay to be the wide receiver coach. Teach people how not to catch the ball or get on the field.
Yeah. Keep it up. I heard they're fucking going to make Matt Patricia your new GM.
No, that ain't happening.
It could happen, man.
Anyways, let's get this intro rolling.
Show us here locally in the community. Make sure y'all go check out Kneecap Body by Jeremy Kindle.
All right. Yeah, screw it. I got a face for radio I'm going to be seeing anyways. Shoot. Fuck it.
We're live.
Uh,
We'll do it live.
Buckety bucket. Mr. Garrison, how about you suck my balls?
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Well, Stephon Diggs goes to the Texans for a second rounder, and the Texans actually get back a 6th-round pick this year and a 5th-round pick next year, correct? Isn't that what I read?
Mhm.
They got
Yes.
fifth this year, a sixth, the second next year. They didn't even give up this year's second.
Right. It was next year's second they gave up, but they got back a pick for this year and then one for next year.
Yep.
Hell of a trade. My only problem is with who they have in that wide receiver room when Diggs stops getting targets. Is he going to throw CJ Stroud under the bus like he did Josh Allen?
Probably because he's a fucking head case.
Yeah, the Texans are set up nice, but they are the AFC. But we've seen what happens to that locker room once Diggs starts going off. It goes off the rails.
I think he just wanted to be down in Texas anyway.
And it always happens just before the playoffs when he starts doing it. Have you noticed? It's right like week 14, week 15. I'm not getting my target.
That's true. 100%.
And that's a locker room distraction. And that's the last time of the year you want that. You don't mind that in the beginning. But at the end of the year, that's not when you want that to happen. I just don't want to see that to happen to CJ Stroud because he looked legit and he spreads the ball around. He doesn't just focus on one guy.
Exactly.
This too, though, where Josh Allen, he throws the ball, he gets his yards. CJ Stroud throws the ball a fucking lot.
And he spreads it around. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he averages 30 plus completions a game.
Even that game where Nico had the 12 catches for 130 some odd yards and 3 touchdowns, everybody else still had 8 to 10 catches too. It was crazy. I mean, he threw the ball like 48 times. And yes, they look very dangerous. Plus, with what they added on defense, they got sneaky good in a real good division. And the only
thing they added Joe Mixon.
Exactly.
But they did add the bane to Stephon Diggs' existence to the Titans' defensive squad in L'Jarius Sneed.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a very interesting matchup.
That's perfectly fine because they don't have anybody else there who's going to cover freaking Nico Collins and Tank Dell.
I know. We got
the Texans may have the best rounded offense in football right now.
Paul Jones comes into the chat, says, "What's up, fellas? Texans look good, look dangerous on paper." Dave Eastman says, "Good day, men. FTP, that's an everyday thing here at the Lions Talk Show." And Smoking Dad joins the chat. Evening all. I think it was a good move because it does give a veteran presence as long as, like I said, he gets enough targets to keep him happy. That's the only thing that goes wrong with Diggs is targets. If he's not getting his targets and his catches and he's not close to his incentive.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think the Bills are going to get a wide receiver in the draft for sure, though.
I think the Bills are going to trade Josh Allen.
Brian Three Cushion in the chat. Long time no see, my guy. Yeah. Good to see you back.
Yep.
We're holding steady at 408. We haven't lost or gained anybody recently, which is fine by me. I know that I missed a day today. It is what it is. I couldn't do my morning show because I actually felt like crap. Rich Corwin Jr., you guys are getting something Giggs all about himself. He's not a team player. No, I said he's not a team player. He is all about himself.
Oh, he's
coming up next. Those are the next 2 subjects we're going to talk about as Undone. Because that's the other one. Brock Wright, the Lions matched it. It's actually only 1.5 million more than what his cap hit was already. He was going to make 2.5 this year. Now he'll make 4. He is getting the guaranteed salary at $2 million per year for the 3 years. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I don't either, because you got a main target in Laporta, and you got a blocking tight end who can catch when need be in Brock Wright, who's a solid run blocker when Laporta can do the catching.
Right. When it comes to the run blocking side of it, Brock Wright ranks up in the top 15. When it comes to the catching side of it, Sam Laporta ranks in the top 3. So I'm good.
Yeah, I love it. It's fine.
I don't think losing Brock would have been as big as a blow as everybody thinks. But we don't have to replace him.
Yes. He's a solid piece.
I think finding a blocking tight end is a lot easier than people think. And we could have got one probably mid to late round in the draft. But
Or just throw an extra offensive lineman there. Fuck it.
we do that already in the 22
Exactly. No need for him. That's all I'm saying.
That's why you don't see guys like Shane Zylstra and James Mitchell out there, because they use the extra tackle with Brock Wright and Sam Laporta. But that's another story.
Then why did they re-sign Zylstra?
Depth. Period. Zylstra was actually the better red zone target, if you remember right, after Hawkinson left that year. He's the one that had more touchdowns because he was the one that got the ball in the red zone. Brock Wright's touchdowns were all on longer plays outside of the red zone.
I probably would. Honestly, I wouldn't have re-signed him. I would have just said fucking draft you somebody. Because I don't see him as a vital part of the team worth that money. But that's me.
Yes, we
And
still have.
Vildor, that's your CB2.
Yes, we still have Zylstra. Livers overpaying. But don't even talk about overpaying Mr. Cole Kmet. That's not as good as Sam Laporta getting paid 3 times as much. He's not as good as Sam Laporta.
Not even close.
It is really fucking close. Well, you don't know football. Shut up.
It's not close.
It is. Laporta just gets fed the ball there past fucking 5 yards where fucking Cole Kmet was getting fucking little 2-yard passes. That was all he was getting because that's all Justin Fields was throwing to him.
And that's all the rookie will do, too.
No, it's not. I watched almost every fucking game Caleb Williams has played. He's legit.
Laporta is
He
a
spreads that
system
ball
tight
out.
end. You might want to educate him. He says Laporta's a system
Oh
tight
my
end.
fucking lord. Oh, okay, cousin Jack. I'll say fucking Cole Kmet's good, but don't ever fucking call fucking Sam Laporta system tight end. The dude is fucking dynamic. Coming out of college, everybody's like, oh, he's a great blocker. He can't catch. Look what the fuck he did last year. The guy is a fucking game changer.
Set
With
the
the new
record
fucking
for
rules, he's going to be unfucking stoppable.
Dude, he's already up there with Kittle and Kelsey and the other great tight ends in the league. God dang, and he did it in his rookie year.
Hey.
Sorry. I just love
Kittle
Laporta.
and Kelsey are 1,000-yard receivers year in and year out. We can't put them there yet.
Right. That's why I was like, hey.
Sorry.
He just ranked up there this year with them in how he performed is what I was getting at.
True. Sorry. Got ahead.
Kmet would put up. He's not the same tight end, though.
No.
And Laporta made a lot of catches he had no business fucking catching because the ball wasn't good thrown to him.
He says, fuck yeah, Von Doom, take no shit. Wow, let's see.
Next time.
Jamison Williams is only 117 yards away from being a 1,000-yard receiver with missing 4 games. What?
Yeah.
What? Who knew?
In other words, all he needed was, 28 yards per game for 4 games that he missed? 28 yards. So 1 catch per game, he did that.
Yeah.
If he'd have played all year, he would have had 1,000 yards. That was a dumb statement.
You know what? This too. I'm going to say that was a dumb statement because Jamison Williams is a good fucking player. If Goff could throw a fucking long ball, he's a 1,500-yard receiver a year. But he can't, so it is what it is. Laporta had 3 catches and 18 yards against the Bears. Cool. Let me see which one of your safeties or linebackers is going to be able to fucking tackle with the new rule now.
Yeah.
Because you can't hit him high to knock him down. You can't wrap him up to knock him down. So he's going to get that catch, and you're going to give him 15 yards.
Can't hit him high, can't hit him low, can't wrap him up.
You got to shoot for the knees. That's what you do, honestly.
Well, they're saying they're looking for that too.
That's still legal, though. You can aim at the knees and go low. But, yeah, I'm easy. I guess just have to. You know what?
Guess what?
You say it's fucking dirty. It's in the rules that it's allowed. Fuck it.
Guess what? He never got fined for any of those hits. That's not a dirty hit then.
Nope. Nope.
You guys can say that this is dirty and that's dirty and that's dirty, all whatever. Bandit in the house. What up, doe? The first time we've seen a comment come up from Twitter. I love it.
Wow. Nice. Welcome.
They re-signed him for freaking depth is what it was, man.
He's
But
right now
honestly,
on this roster. He's like the CB5 or 6.
He's healthy.
He didn't. No.
He's healthy.
Yeah, but so are the other 2 that we got. Amik Robertson and
I forgot about Robertson.
Carlton Davis.
Carlton Davis is one, yeah, but Amik Robertson's a fucking nickel corner. He's not a starter.
No, he's not. He's played outside his entire career. Go look him up.
I did
Carlton
look him up.
Davis is the one that played nickel. He may be tiny, but he plays bigger than he is. He's been outside at the CB2 the entire time. And we re-signed Mosley. As long as he's healthy, that's good, but I don't expect it. We gave him the 2-knee contract. That's why it's $2.1 million for 1 year.
Mark my words. By week 4, Vildor is cornerback 2, if not cornerback 1. Oh, man.
It's a lucky bounce off of a face mask. Jesus Christ. Do you know how hard it is to get a bounce to go that perfect off of a half-inch wide face mask, Cousin Jay?
DJ Moore is going to torch him in your corners. See, that's perfectly fine. DJ Moore can torch them all they want there. Then you just sit Joseph and Brian Branch or Ippy back in coverage and let them play deep.
Yep.
And you don't want DJ Moore getting hit by Brian Branch.
No one does.
Or Iffy as fast as he runs.
Or Kirby Joseph as low as he goes.
Right.
And what you guys add? Keenan Allen? Cool.
No, we
He's
brought
fucking
Vildor
fucking
for less than the 51, the top 51, which means he doesn't count against the cap. It's more than likely a practice squad signing. We signed him for $950,000. He was around the ball, yes. The thing that I had a problem with Vildor is him leaving his feet when trying to jump for the ball too soon, and he'd get torched. But he didn't miss a lot of tackles when he made them. So I did like his tackling. Is that Sion Vaki? Is that the Utah tackle or safety?
I believe so. I want Tyrell Owens.
You want the fast guy that's going to be late.
The one that's got like a 44-inch vertical and a fucking 12-foot freaking broad jump.
Oh, it's Cole Bishop.
Oh, Big Dan, what's up, man?
Big Dan Davis in the house.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the update. I wanted to know who it was that they were talking about.
So anyway, man, I was playing on the PFF draft simulator today, and they got players ranked all sorts of differently. They got Sandistro as the 38th ranked player in the entire draft.
Right. They moved him up to basically a second rounder. I don't think you're right, Cousin Jay. We finally got rid of Goff's security blanket. Should let Jamison Williams flourish now.
Realistically, I'm on Raw as a fucking slot. So would Jamison Williams be your one?
One or two. I heard.
You can just fucking say it out loud, bro. You bastard.
I just don't like having four guys that are all under 6 foot in the cornerback room.
But they play bigger than that.
You know what I'm saying? We already got 3. We don't need a 4th. I think we need a big. That's just me.
You need Max Melton. He's 6 foot, so he's not under 6 foot. Wow, Jamison Williams hasn't won.
Yeah, I know, Dad. But
What the fuck are you talking about? He never had more than 400 yards in a season.
he just had 800, didn't he?
Yeah.
Or like almost 800, something like that.
Cousin Jay, come on, man. You can't talk shit about anybody with freaking how many
Bad.
yards they have in a season because you can't even get a quarterback to throw over 3,000 since fucking Jay Cutler. Last good quarterback y'all had there was the Gay Butler.
No, he's right. He only had 24 receptions.
Ken Ballers, I still hope we are able to get the USFL kicker after the season ends. Everybody wants him.
Yeah, it's going to be a dogfight. But like I said, the Michigan Panthers is it's a regional farms team. The teams around here get first dibs. So hopefully we can. Are the Lions signing Tyler? Not that I know of, because right now there's a chance that Cam Sutton contract will not be void. And if that happens, then we're taking a $7.5 million dead cap hit.
Can they just cancel the fucking release?
Not really, not once they submitted it to the NFL. I saw some beat writers say that they want him. I haven't seen anything out of Allen Park saying they wanted him.
Wouldn't be a bad pickup.
And again, it all comes down to cap room. Kingsley Satamaya, yes, he is Sewell's cousin. To get out of BYU.
He's climbing up the boards too.
Mm-hmm. He was like a 7th rounder for a long time, and now he's climbed up to probably 3rd or 4th. Correct? In that even higher? Climbed up to 2nd?
High second at that.
No. USFL and UFL players are allowed to talk to NFL teams, but they cannot sign a contract until after their season is done.
I fifth it. All 22 just did a video about Renardo Green. I've been saying he is the guy. What does everybody feel that the Lions are really missing right now? Like, what is that one position that they need the most?
I say it's interior O-line, because eventually Frank Ragnow is going to retire, and Zietler is just a Band-Aid, so we didn't have to replace Jonah in the draft this year. Draft your guy now. I think that's the bigger need. And then it's wide receiver and cornerback. I don't think Edge is as big of a need as everybody thinks, because if Marcus Davenport can be healthy and Betts turns out even a half as good as what they think he'll be, you still got James Houston, Comiskey, and Pascal.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's high on fucking Nealon but me. I don't think he's that good.
Who?
Marshawn Nealand out of Western Michigan.
I much prefer Braylon Dorless.
I like Dorless too.
I'd much rather get Braden Fiske.
Fiskey's a beast.
Fiske didn't do shit in college. He just had a good combine. That's why everybody's high on him. He was fast. Two freaking offensive linemen, though. Two guards to look at. Dylan McMahon out of North Carolina State and Jared Kingston out of USC.
Fiske is super old.
How old is Fiske?
22, 23 years old.
At least it's not Brandon Wheaton
24.
entering the league at 28.
Oh, that isn't old.
It's kind of old. I know what he's talking about, though. How about Matt Lee, the center out of Miami, in like the 6th or 7th round? And I fucking feel it, buddy.
You know why you never heard of him prior to this past year? Braden Fiske?
But he played for Florida State.
No, because the 3 years before that he played for Western Michigan and had 13 and a half sacks as D tackle.
In 3 years?
In 3 years. Not as a starter. He was just rotational then.
That doesn't make me feel much better about him. That's what I'm talking about, Ricky. Fuck work.
What's up, Ricky Sakat?
Ricky.
Well, you're gonna have to if Nealon's moving up as much as they say they are, and Fiske's moving up as much as they say they are, you can only get one or the other. And work is overrated, especially at night.
We're early in the morning.
Can't believe it's already April.
Motherfucker, once you're out of school, the fucking months just fly by.
I know, right?
Once you have kids, the years fly by.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
I'm feeling a little better. Been a rough couple of days. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
He's undone. He's getting mocked there because he'd be a great pick there for him. He plays corner and safety. And he's been dropping down the board because of the broken fibula. But apparently he's healthy now. He's covered up from it, and he's training again. He's been training with Lucas Van Ness from the Packers the past few weeks.
Yeah, it's been a rough few days for me too, Jeremy.
Yeah, well, I started coming down sick Easter evening and spent the last 2 days basically laying around doing as little as possible.
I've had pink eye for 3 days and still recovering.
Pink eye because you went like this to wash your face one day and rubbed your butt chin up to your eyes, and you got pinkle matter in your eyes.
No.
Also not great. Okay, Slappy.
I knew you were going to make a joke about that.
No, I didn't have COVID. If I had COVID, I wouldn't be able to taste this wonderful coffee I've been drinking or any of the other foods I've been.
He's gonna hold his fucking tryout on his workout on April 8th. Cool. You're gonna throw the ball up. The fucking Eclipse gonna come by. And he's gonna completely miss and look like an idiot.
Yep. So he's gonna do his workout on April 8th in the middle of a solar eclipse. That's amazing. Dijon can be either. He's played both.
He was a CB1 in college that can play safety too.
Yeah.
On the Lions, I'd probably keep him at corner, honestly. So, anyway, this afternoon I was scrolling through Facebook and had a little exchange with a Lions fan today who proceeded to tell me that Jared Goff was better than CJ Stroud. And I had to inform him he smoked all sorts of crack.
I don't want a distraction.
Well, they may need a freaking wide receiver. They don't need cancer.
That was Cousin Gay that said that.
Yeah, same.
Not really.
Whatever. But anyway, they don't need fucking Diggs. He's a head case. He's fucking a big ass diva that just wants the ball all the time. Look what he did towards the end of the time in Minnesota. He cried till he got freaking traded. Then they're in freaking Buffalo with one of the better quarterbacks in the entire fucking league. Cry because he spread the ball out a little bit and he didn't get enough targets for his liking. He didn't get to be the center of fucking attention and he wanted out. Yep. He's the fucking female.
And like I said, Vildor on this roster right now is CB5.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck him, man. I wouldn't have brought him back. I don't care. I would have brought back anybody else before I brought back Vildor after that, honestly.
The luckiest bounce in the world. That's all I got to say. We all saw it. It was the luckiest bounce in the damn world.
The hand-eye coordination of that receiver, though.
Oh, Ayuk. Jeez.
Here, that's what they should do. They should say, fuck it, and go make a fucking deal for Ayuk. Fucking sign him to a fucking offer sheet.
Yeah. Will Harris is gone. Benito Jones is gone. We got better by subtraction, people.
Yep.
Talent in, talent out. Yeah, fucking stupid.
I mean, it kind of is, kind of isn't, but I get it. Wasn't it pass? No, there was no pass interference on that play.
But he was in a position to make the play. He was. He should have batted the fucking ball down is what he should have done.
He was trying to catch it. I give him credit for that, but yeah, once it came off his face mask, he probably should have slapped at it at least. But for that, the bounce. I'm okay with it. Von Doom hates it. Will's okay with it.
Waste of fucking money, in my opinion. That's all. Especially since you guys are pretty much in cap hell now. Especially if they don't void out Sutton's contract.
When do we hear about that, by the way?
Whenever they want to. It's totally up to the NFL.
Roger does what Roger wants to do.
When he wants to do it.
Hopefully it's before the draft.
Beast Mode says Vildor will be strictly on special teams.
If you're lucky, yeah, it'd be great to fucking keep him on special teams. But the Lions don't have the greatest history with keeping corners healthy for a season.
Sutton was not worse than Vildor. I disagree with that 100%. In the beginning, Sutton was doing good the first 8 games. It was after that 9th game when he got hurt when he started to really suck.
You know what? The new kickoff rules, you guys should say fucking in draft worthy at 29 if he's there. Just return kicks. Not even be a receiver. Just return kicks.
And that was after week 9 is undone. Oh my God, exactly what I said. Sutton was much better than Vildor, not even worth the discussion.
Yep.
Orlovsky farting on fucking Pat McAfee. Embarrassing.
It's classic. Oh my God, that's such a classic.
What did he do?
He was in the
Shit
middle of a
himself.
discussion about quarterbacks with Pat McAfee by remote, and he farted so loud the mic picked it up. And
Oh
Pat,
no.
wait, your ass just blew wind.
That's the second
Sutton
most
did
embarrassing thing he's ever done.
You know what? It's undone. Sutton did suck for the Lions. He really did. When he was with the Steelers, though, he was solid because they have a better defensive coordinator and a better scheme. It fit him better.
Yeah, it is his second time. Somebody else said it too. He did it on First Take 2 weeks ago and didn't own up to it then.
Oh my God.
Poor Lefty shit himself and tried to continue the conversation like it never happened. Right.
Damn.
Sutton, if he was playing his natural position, it'd have been fine. He was never meant to be our one for any length of time. And I said the exact same thing, Joseph Austin. At the first part of the season, through week 8 or 9, he was fine. He got hurt, and then he steadily got worse by playing through an injury he probably shouldn't have.
Mhm.
And it didn't help, once the deep front line did start to get aggressive after week 13, he was already hurt. Two different players. That's comparing apples to oranges. I'd say Sutton.
Okuda was better than Sutton all fucking day.
Not while with the Lions.
He actually was until your dumbass defensive coordinator did what your dumbass defensive coordinator did.
Oh, wait. That scheme change happened at week 7. He was not better for longer. He was better in a short period of time.
I'm going to put it out there. It doesn't matter who you guys have at corner because you get somebody talented. Your fucking dumbass defense coordinator, Aaron Glenn, fucks it up because he can't stick with a fucking scheme that works. Let's change it up and try something different because I'm a fucking brain dead moron. Sucks so much Dan Campbell cock to keep his fucking job. Fuck him. Ooh, I fucking hate him. I hate that shit.
Aaron Glenn should have been on the hot seat the last 2 years. If you look at the talent level that was put on this team each year, it should have gone up more than just this much each season on how much better we got.
I agree. He should have been gone way sooner.
Maybe Von Doom isn't an AG fan. What gave you the hint there, Detroit fan, man?
No.
Detroit fan, man. This is what irritates me the most about Aaron Glenn. This motherfucker was an all-pro defensive back. Why the fuck can't he develop one or know how to use what he has?
I've said the same thing without you being here, so. Whether anyone likes it or not, Glenn is not on the hot seat this year.
As long as he keeps deep throwing Dan Campbell, he'll be there forever. Okay.
Big Dan says, I hate Aaron Glenn too. Was praying some team gave him a head coaching job. Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's going to be our one tonight. It's going to be
I actually
FAG.
agree with you. He sucks off Dan Campbell, I think.
No, you know what's funny is Von Doom. I was trying to get Jeremy to do F Aaron Glenn, but that spells out something we can't say.
It
Right.
says fag. I'll say it. Fuck it. It says fag.
Fag is just a
Fuck
cigarette.
Aaron Glenn.
Just saying. We didn't
Oh,
It
get
is
better.
what it is. Hey,
Hey,
dude, that fits
even
it
my dad
perfectly. The whole
remembers this.
situation.
Even my dad remember this. We didn't get better until Dan Campbell put his finger on the defensive scheme.
Yes. Yes. 100%.
It was after that embarrassing loss at Chicago. He literally said in the end of game presser, I'm going to put my hands on this defense.
Here's my biggest issues. You guys were running a fucking 3-4 under. Took you almost the whole season to get it after you had fucking drafted for a 4-3 team. You finally get everything worked out, figured out. You draft for a fucking 3-4 under. Then, hey, let's go to a 4-2-5.
I know. It never switched back.
Exactly.
James Burgess, leave a footprint of carbon and smoke a fag. Talking about in England.
Smoking a fag can mean a lot of different things depending on where you're at.
Yeah, if you're in England, you know exactly what it means. It means smoking a cigarette.
Yep.
Can't
If you're in
make
Compton, it means boom, boom.
all the ingredients.
You're exactly right.
Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that Von Doom thinks AG stinks.
Yeah.
I think he's.
I have said this too, as Undone. I have said I think AG and the way he treats his players would be a better head coach than a defensive coordinator.
You have a junior high fucking team.
The defense got better when they started mixing in some zone blitz concepts. Lo and behold, that was after the Chicago game.
AG doesn't play fucking blitz. He doesn't blitz at all. He sits in base coverage and lets his fucking four defensive linemen go get it. It's predictable as shit. It's vanilla. It's boring. Of course players love AG because he doesn't yell at them. He actually throws all his fucking friends instead of his subordinates like he should. End of the day, fuck it. Somebody fucks up, you tear their ass up.
And he says, yep, and that's when Melifonwu started making waves. Yeah, because they finally sat Tracy Walker down. Why? Because he pissed AG off. And then, when Melifonwu proved he should have been a starter and in that rotation, CJGJ gets healthy and they say, oh, let's sit him down. With what?
Draft picks.
With what?
Except everybody at that point would have been valued higher than they were in the trade this offseason.
Right.
Top 5 run D. Our pass D is horrible. Correct.
Yes. And that's because, and like I said, if you look at it, the talent got better every year. You could see it in the run defense every year. We went from 32nd to 20th, then to 3rd. That's double-digit improvements in one side of the defense. The other side, 28th, 27th the next year, 22nd. If you see that much of a talent improvement on one side of the defense and not the other, it's not a fact of talent being lacked. It's coaching. Ask Mike Tomlin how he feels about coaching. It takes 3 years to know a player does not fit your scheme because it's the coach's job within that 3 years to make them be able to play in your scheme.
Yep.
He literally said those words just the other day.
I know.
You know what I think we were? We were 1 first down away from a Super Bowl. If Josh Reynolds caught either one of those 4th down passes that were perfectly called that hit him in the hands, guess what? We win that game because they don't get the ball back right away with a short field.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back in a
Do
couple
the
minutes.
Yep.
do the Lions play the Broncos this year?
No.
Darn.
Let's see. We play Arizona, Chicago, Green Bay, Minnesota. We know that. Seahawks, Jacksonville, Tennessee, Houston, Indianapolis, San Francisco, Dallas Cowboys, Tampa Bay, and Buffalo.
And San Fran.
I already said San Fran.
Oh, my bad. Okay. I was gonna say I want to see Branch light up Branch light up Reynolds and be like, "Bro, you bum." Dang, why did it just rub my eye? Not good.
Yeah, and I also saw that Josh Reynolds said it came out and said he never said anything about toxic Lions fans and why he wanted to leave. He says, as a matter of fact, that's why he wanted to stay.
Hmm.
The Lions fans are me, I'll go west and play for a team with no QB. Where? No, Reynolds didn't say that.
Nope, never did.
I was totally surprised by Anzalone. He totally impressed me this year. Full trust. We were lucky to win that game without a number one corner. We do play LA. Buffalo bums now. Yeah. He literally Josh Reynolds put out a letter to the fans of Detroit to have printed in the Free Press. I think I saw it. Respect. Mr. Reynolds, to all the Lions fans, thank you for your support over the past 2.5 years. It's been unreal experience and support. To rumors going around that I didn't resign because of the fans is crazy. I still felt nothing but love from this city. So thank you again for all the great memories.
Hmm.
Gilly comes in and says, "Good evening from Daytona.
Nice.
Bad news with the fake reporting. I got digs on my dynasty. I hope CJ uses him well.
Probably
How would
will.
you to a pundit claiming Dallas Turner was singularly the best defensive player in this class? Did they win the national championship? Did they beat Michigan?
Nope.
He's a good player. I won't say he's the best. I'm still going to go along with a few of the pundits. If Latu wasn't hurt, he would be the best defensive end in this draft. Jared Verse is probably second. Chop is third. And then Dallas Turner to me from the game film I've watched.
Yep.
I mean, I think Dallas Turner's good, but I don't think he's that great.
Yeah.
Von Doom will probably fight me on it here in a minute. But that's beside the point.
Mhm.
So Ian Rappaport put out the report that Lions match Brock Wright's thing.
Mhm.
And he literally says a woman, enjoyed, but I have to go. Keep up the good work, guys. Thanks, that smoking dad.
Thank you, sir. What were you saying?
Anyways, one of the people on Twitter in the comments says, "Welcome back, Big Cock Brock."
Oh God.
On Ian Rappaport's post on Twitter.
No. No. That's hilarious. That's funny. Oh, that's too funny.
Fucking 49ers couldn't help but fuck with our cat money, the friggin' British cigarettes. That's funny.
Yep.
Oh, and Buccaneers signed Randy Gregory tonight.
Ooh. Interesting. That's all I have to say.
They happened just before the 4 o'clock window.
Okay.
So basically, free agency comes to a close, right? This was the third week.
Yeah. Well, I guess my Panthers aren't getting Gilly.
If the paperwork was submitted just before closing hours and they didn't see it till the morning, it can still happen. There might be a couple of signings that come in overnight.
Yeah, true.
And James Burgess says, yes, no big news until June now. Ralph Williams comes in, RW Media. Check out his stuff if you want to keep up. Lions done until the draft now. Yes, everybody's done until the draft. Reynolds was mediocre at best, who benefited from St. Brown taking on doubles and Goss pinpoint accuracy. I think he benefited. He caught a lot of balls that were thrown into tight windows by Goff that shouldn't have been thrown. Where other people were wide open, including St. Brown and JMO. He trusted Reynolds that much. Granted, 36 of his 40 catches were first downs.
Yep.
But his 2 drops came at a very key moment. And it was pinpoint on that.
Yep.
Everyone ever notice that draft night often turns in bottles and cans night too? I saw that, Orlando. I was laughing. Get the press pass for us. That was funny. Oh,
You guys should hear back soon, shouldn't you?
yeah, we should be hearing back. They got 2 weeks to let people know. Another challenge from a friend of mine. Please make a top 5 best linemen of this class, measuring both sides of the ball, competitively ignoring any fit with the Lions.
Wait, you mean top 5 in total or 5 on each side?
Just 5 on both sides of the ball.
Oh, I can't do that off the top of my head.
That's simple. Graham Barden, fucking Jerzon Newton, Chop Robinson, Byron Murphy, JPJ, Latu.
I'm almost going to throw Cooper Beebe in there over JPJ with his bad medicals. I'm just saying. I think that's going to happen. I think he's going to rise up and JPJ will fall.
Yeah, it's possible.
James Burgess, I will burn it all.
No, he won't. He's in the
What did he
closet.
say?
Fucking, what the fuck are you on? Chop Robinson sucks.
I think Latu's better than him. BB is going to be the steal of the draft, possibly, as long as he doesn't go. If he goes in the second round, he's a steal. If he goes in the first round, it's where he's projected.
Matt Lee's going to be the steal of the draft.
My spirit of juvenile delinquency shall never die. Chop. Game tape says otherwise.
Yep. I hope I don't work the night of the draft. But the second night of the draft, the day I have a high school reunion. Yay.
Well, it is that time of night. Time to start paying the bills. And it's our favorite sponsor. Put it in the chat. It's FTP. No, it's not the Florist. It's not Free the Puppies. What is it?
Fuck the Packers.
Fuck the Packers.
Every day and double on Sunday.
So Chop this year played in 12 games. He had 26 tackles, 19 of them solo, 10 tackles for a loss, 5.5 sacks, 2 pass breakups, a fumble recovery, and a forced fumble. It doesn't seem like it sucks for college football.
No.
No, not at all.
The other sponsor is Gloss Negron, best window tinter in Saginaw, 409 Hamilton Street. Give them a call. Set your appointment today to have your windows tinted or your car detailed. 989-443-9240. Mention this ad and he'll straighten out your whip, make it look something like this C-Class right here. 3 comments that came in while I was doing that. He goes, as of right now, I want BPA, but limited to cornerback, D-line, anywhere on the D-line, interior O-line, if a super wide receiver drops, maybe. Run at chop, he gets washed out. Film that poor walks. You think that Roman Wilson will still be around in the 3rd round? No, he's getting overhyped and probably going to be gone in the 2nd.
Yeah.
Island Dunn says FTP.
Yes, sir.
3rd round is where he belongs, and Cornelius Johnson belongs in the 5th. But I don't think he'll be there. Somebody's going to reach for him. And it may be a good pick. It may not. Depends on what system he goes to.
Yep.
Cooper Beebe is our man crush around here. Learn, people. All right. And then last but not least, the best sponsor for me is the place where I'm employed. At the corner of Grand Traverse and West Atherton Road. It's 602 West Atherton Road right here in beautiful Flint, Michigan. Best prices on used tires, and just call and get a quote on your new tires too, usually saving anywhere from $50 or more per tire. Give us a quote. Call to give us a quote at 810-233-8230, or just stop in and check us out. I'm there Tuesday through Saturday from 2 p.m. on.
Must be nice to be part-time.
Bring back Chase Cota to camp. He was signed to an active roster. I don't think they can. Because once he cleared his medicals after his injury, he was signed. I can't remember who it was. I can't tell you who's going to be this year's Puka or.
No, I couldn't either.
Oh, his current team is the New York Giants. Can't bring him back. Chase Cota is a Giant.
Who?
Right.
He's irrelevant. He don't fucking matter.
If you guys used him, you'd like him. I believe Dylan Drummond is still alive. Nope, he's a free agent. He's someone that could be brought back, but I don't think we need to.
Yep.
I want Mitchell more than Worthy.
Yeah.
Yep, he is still at the kick returner, Pimpleton. I believe he's still there with you guys, right?
Probably. Again, another fucking
Oruwariye is actually a free agent. They cut him.
Yep.
Chase Lucas is a New York Giant. Oh, Chase Lucas? Oh, I meant Chase. I was looking at Chase Cota. Chase Lucas.
Lucas went to the 49ers.
Yeah, he went to the 49ers. That's the first of the draft picks that Brad Holmes has done that is not on the roster anymore. So every time somebody says that, it's not true. 22 of the 23. 49ers are poachers. Yes, they are.
They are.
But look, one of the reasons they lost is no one could tackle on special teams for the 49ers in that game.
Yeah.
They needed a special teamer. I'm just glad we re-signed our best special teamer, the one that was an all-pro and a pro bowler.
Yep.
Meh.
Reeves Maben, right?
Yep. And current NFLPA president. Has voted it.
Nice.
Yeah. That's why I
That's
wouldn't
cool.
want him on my team.
What?
He'd be all distracted and shit.
49ers needed a gunner. Yep, exactly. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. Starts right here. Have a great day, everybody. And spade and neuter most of the NFC North because all of them are getting stupid and